Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just someone who's into rare coins, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable quarters ever minted, the 1776 to 1976 no mint mark quarter. Yes, you heard that right. This coin could be worth a fortune, potentially up to $1.4 million. Stick around because we're going to break down its history, why it's worth so much, and how you can spot a real one. Let's get started. In 1976, the United States celebrated a monumental event, the Bicentennial, marking 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. To commemorate this, the U.S. Mint released a special set of coins, including the quarter, that featured a new reverse design. On the reverse side of the quarter, you'll see a striking design, an image of the Liberty Bell, along with the drum, stars, and the inscription 1776 to 1976, marking the year of the celebration. This was a limited edition design created to honor America's 200th anniversary. For the first time in history, the reverse of the quarter was changed for a special occasion. The obverse, however, remained unchanged with the profile of George Washington. Most of the 1776 to 1976 quarters produced by the U.S. Mint came with a mint mark to indicate where they were struck. Quarters with a D mint mark were made in Denver, while those with an S were minted in San Francisco. However, there was a unique batch of quarters struck in Philadelphia that year that did not have any mint mark at all. These are the ones collectors are hunting for. Now you might be wondering, what's the big deal about the no mint mark variety? Well, the fact that the Philadelphia Mint didn't add a mint mark to these quarters makes them rare. And we all know in the world of coin collecting, rarity equals value. The reason the 1776 to 1976 no mint mark quarter is so valuable boils down to two key factors: rarity and condition. Only a small number of these coins were struck without a mint mark, and over the years, many have been lost, damaged, or circulated. This leaves only a few pristine examples in circulation today. In fact, the top condition examples of these quarters are extremely rare. If you're holding an uncirculated, high-grade 1776 to 1976 no mint mark quarter, you could be sitting on a potential gold mine. In recent years, some of these coins have sold for staggering amounts, up to $1.4 million. To give you an idea of just how much these coins can be worth, let's talk about the 1776 to 1976 no mint mark quarter that sold for $1.4 million. This particular coin was graded as being in mint condition by the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, with a grade of MS67, which means it's practically flawless. Such high-grade coins are often sold at auctions, and this specific quarter generated a lot of buzz in the numismatic community. It's a reminder that the value of rare coins can soar when collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history. Cut to the host holding a magnifying glass and inspecting a coin closely. So, how do you know if you've found one of these valuable quarters? First, look for the absence of a mint mark. If the quarter is from 1976 and doesn't have a D or S mint mark under the date, it could be from the Philadelphia Mint and could be a no mint mark coin. Cut to a close-up of the coin showing the D and S mint marks, and then the lack of mint mark. Next, check the condition of the coin. The better the condition, the higher the value. A coin that is uncirculated and in near-perfect condition will fetch a much higher price than one that's been worn or damaged by years of circulation. Cut to a shot of a coin dealer's shop and online auction sites like eBay. If you think you might have a 1776 to 1976 no mint mark quarter, it's essential to get it properly graded by a reputable grading service like the NGC or PCGS. Once it's graded, you can consider selling it through auction houses, coin dealers, or even online platforms like eBay. But remember, the value really depends on the condition, rarity, and demand for the coin. Cut to a shot of a professional grading service packaging a coin. Grading is crucial because it gives potential buyers an accurate picture of the coin's condition, which directly influences its value. Cut to the host standing next to a display of rare coins, with the 1776 to 1976 quarter highlighted. So there you have it. The 1776 to 1976 no mint mark quarter is a rare and valuable coin that can be worth a lot of money, up to $1.4 million if you have one in mint condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin is definitely one to keep an eye out for. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin tips, and let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin like this. 1965 no mint mark $quarter coin that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. A quarter that could make you a millionaire. So, if you're ready to uncover the secrets of this rare gem, stay tuned. Before we get into the current value and why this coin is worth so much, let's take a quick look at the history of the 1965 quarter. The mid-1960s was a significant time for U.S. coinage. The mint was transitioning from silver coins to a copper-nickel clad composition due to the rising cost of silver. In 1965, quarters were no longer made with 90% silver. They were now 75% copper and 25% nickel, with a pure copper core. However, during this transition, a few quarters were accidentally struck on the leftover 90% silver planchets from 1964. These coins were never intended to exist and were considered errors. And that is what makes the 1965 quarter so valuable. Now, here's where it gets interesting. A standard 1965 quarter is fairly common and usually worth its face value or a bit more in collector circles. But the 1965 quarters struck on silver planchets are incredibly rare. These coins are essentially a mistake, a beautiful, million-dollar mistake. You can tell if your 1965 quarter is special by its weight. The regular copper-nickel quarters weigh about 5.67 grams, while the silver quarters weigh around 6.25 grams. If you suspect you have one, weigh it carefully or have it professionally appraised. So, how did this coin make headlines? Back in specific year, one of these rare 1965 silver quarters was auctioned off for a staggering $1.5 million. This set a record for modern-era coins and cemented its place in numismatic history. The rarity of this coin combined with the demand from collectors is what drove its value so high. It's important to note that only a handful of these coins are known to exist. This makes them one of the rarest and most sought-after era coins ever discovered. If you're wondering how to check if you have a 1965 silver quarter, here are the steps you need to follow. Weigh your coin as I mentioned earlier. Use a precise digital scale to check the weight. If it's around 6.25 grams, you may have struck gold, or rather, sound test silver coins produce a distinct ringing sound when gently tapped compared to the dull clink of copper-nickel coins. Seek professional grading once you've done your preliminary checks. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate and certify its value. Condition plays a huge role in the value of any coin. A 1965 silver quarter in poor condition will still fetch a significant price, but if it's in mint or near mint condition, its value could skyrocket. This is why proper storage and handling are crucial for collectors. Always use protective cases and gloves to prevent damage. So there you have it. The incredible story of the 1965 no mint mark $quarter coin worth $1.5 million. It's a perfect example of how errors in minting can create some of the most valuable coins in history. If you think you have one of these hidden treasures, take action and get it checked. Who knows? You could be the next millionaire. 1995 quarter, the kind you might find in your pocket change, could be worth a staggering $1.9 million? Yes, you heard that right. This is not a fairy tale, it's a reality in the world of rare coin collecting. But what makes this specific coin so valuable? Stay tuned because in this video, we're diving into the history, the key features, and why collectors are willing to pay such astronomical sums for it. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1995 quarter was minted in Denver, one of the three main mints responsible for U.S. coinage at the time. Over 1.1 billion quarters were struck that year. So, how can a coin from such a large mintage become so rare and valuable? The answer lies in errors and unique variations. These anomalies, often unnoticed during production, can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. The $1.9 million 1995 D quarter stands out due to several key factors. This particular coin is known for a dramatic double die error. This means the coin was struck twice, causing noticeable doubling in areas like the date, the United States of America inscription, or the eagle design on the reverse. This doubling is rare and instantly increases the coin's value. The condition of this coin, graded as MS67+, mint state, by professional grading services, is exceptional. Coins in this grade have minimal to no wear and boast a brilliant luster, making them incredibly desirable. This coin's value was further elevated when it was sold at auction with a verified provenance, adding to its authenticity and allure. This coin was reportedly discovered by a sharp-eyed collector who meticulously searched through rolls of quarters. Imagine the excitement of realizing that a simple 25-cent piece in your hand is worth a fortune. This just goes to show that treasure might be hiding in plain sight. So, why are collectors willing to pay such an eye-watering price for this coin? It's all about rarity, demand, and historical significance. Errors like the double die on a 1995 D quarter are extraordinarily rare, and when combined with the coin's pristine condition and intriguing backstory, it becomes a must-have for elite collectors. The price is also driven up by intense competition in the auction world, where wealthy collectors are always on the lookout for unique pieces to complete their collections. You might be wondering, could I have a rare coin like this in my change? The answer is, absolutely. Here are a few tips. Check for mint marks. Look for the D mint mark under the date on the front of the coin. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to examine details like doubling or unusual markings. Grade your coins. If you think you've found something special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. Stay informed. Keep up with coin collecting news to know what's in demand. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the story of the $1.9 million 1995 D quarter proves that there's still treasure to be found. So, the next time you get change, take a closer look. You never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin stories, and share this video with your friends. Who knows? You might inspire someone to uncover their own hidden fortune. 1995 P Washington quarter that's making waves in the numismatic world. With a current market value of a jaw-dropping $1.9 million, this coin is the ultimate treasure hunt prize. Stick around, because I'll tell you how to spot this rare gem, why it's so valuable, and how you could cash in big. Let's start with the basics. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, celebrating the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1995, the U.S. Mint was producing these quarters at multiple locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The P Mint mark you'll find on this coin stands for Philadelphia, where millions of quarters were struck that year. But not all 1995 P quarters are created equal. Among the standard coins, a handful of extraordinary pieces emerged due to rare minting errors. These errors make the 1995 P quarter a collector's dream and the centerpiece of today's story. So, what makes this quarter so special? The key lies in a minting error. Experts believe that a double die obverse occurred during production. This means the die that struck the coin was misaligned or struck the design twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on certain details. If you look closely, you'll see doubling on the text and even parts of Washington's portrait. These features are not only rare but almost impossible to replicate, making this coin incredibly valuable. Now let's talk money. Why is this coin worth a staggering $1.9 million? The answer lies in three factors: rarity, condition, and demand. Only a small number of these error coins were ever produced, and even fewer have survived in excellent condition. Grading plays a massive role in a coin's value. Coins graded MS67 or higher, which means they're in near-perfect condition, are the ones fetching top dollar. Collectors are willing to pay big money for coins with unique errors. Combine that with the history and prestige of the Washington quarter, and you've got a coin that's worth millions. So, how can you find out if you've got a fortune in your hands? Here's what to look for. Look for the year 1995 and the P mint mark, located just below the eagle on the reverse side. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for doubling on the obverse side, especially around the text and Washington's profile. If your coin looks uncirculated and free of scratches, it's worth getting professionally graded. To get an accurate valuation, send your coin to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC, who will certify its authenticity and condition. Now, let's talk about the coin that sold for $1.9 million. This coin was a showstopper at a major auction, blowing away expectations. The winning bid wasn't just about the coin's rarity. It was also a reflection of how passionate collectors are about owning a piece of history. Imagine being the person who found that coin in their change. Want to join the hunt? Here are some tips for finding rare coins like the 1995 P quarter in your everyday life. Don't overlook the coins you get back at the store. Rare finds often show up in pocket change. These events are great places to learn, trade, and even discover rare coins. Check online marketplaces. Sites like eBay or dedicated coin forums might have leads, but always verify authenticity. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 1995 P quarter worth $1.9 million. Who knows? The next time you're checking your change, you might just uncover a hidden fortune. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new coin story. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1997 D Washington quarter, a coin that's not just worth 25 cents but could be valued at an astonishing $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, grab your pocket change and let's find out what makes this quarter so special. Before we get into the mind-blowing value of this coin, let's take a quick look at its background. The 1997 D quarter was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark just below the "In God We Trust" inscription. Like other Washington quarters, it features George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. Around 896 million quarters were struck at the Denver Mint that year, making this a very common coin. So why would one of these be worth $1.5 million? Stay tuned because we're about to reveal the secrets. What makes this coin worth so much? The value of the 1997 D quarter skyrockets due to two main factors: rarity and errors. Let's break these down. First, there's the possibility of a rare die error. Some 1997 D quarters have been found with doubled dies, which means the designs on the coin appear doubled. For example, you might see doubling on Washington's face, the lettering, or even the eagle's wings on the reverse. These errors are incredibly rare and sought after by collectors. Second, there's the condition of the coin. Coins graded as MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are extremely rare. An MS67 grade means the coin is nearly flawless, even under magnification. One such high-grade coin recently made headlines, selling at auction for an unbelievable $1.5 million. So, how do you know if you've hit the jackpot with your 1997 D quarter? Here's a quick checklist. Look closely at the coin under good lighting and with a magnifying glass. Search for doubling, off-center strikes, or any unusual markings. Inspect the condition. Is the coin shiny, free of scratches, and well preserved? If so, it's worth considering professional grading. Send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade could dramatically increase its value. Remember, the $1.5 million coin we mentioned was graded as MS67. Now let's talk about the current market value. While the average 1997 D quarter is worth just its face value, some error coins and high-grade specimens have sold for thousands, even millions of dollars. According to recent auction results, collectors are willing to pay premium prices for rare finds. The market for collectible coins is hotter than ever, so now is a great time to check your change. Found a 1997 D quarter you think might be valuable? Here's what to do next. Look up recent sales of 1997 D quarters on platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections. Consult a coin expert or dealer for an appraisal. They can give you an idea of the coin's worth based on its condition and features. Choose the right platform. High-value coins should be sold at reputable auctions or through certified dealers to get the best price. Coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a journey through history. Every coin tells a story, and some, like the 1997 quarter, can even change your life. Whether you're in it for the thrill of the hunt or the potential financial reward, collecting coins is a rewarding experience. Alright, treasure hunters, that's all for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another coin hunting adventure. And if you've found a 1997 quarter or any other rare coin, let me know in the comments. Who knows? Your story might be featured in our next 2000p Mint Mark Washington quarter, a coin that has collectors across the world going crazy. Stick around because in this video, we'll uncover what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify if you have one, and the latest market trends that skyrocketed its value to $1.4 million. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's dive into the world of rare coin collecting. The 2000p Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia and is part of the popular state quarters program. This coin specifically represents New Hampshire, showcasing the old man of the mountain design. While billions of these were minted, only a select few have skyrocketed in value. But here's the kicker, not all 2000p quarters are created equal. Some coins have unique characteristics that make them rare treasures for collectors. And one of these rare gems recently sold for a staggering $1.4 million at auction. So, what exactly makes this coin so valuable? Let's break it down. The 2000p quarter has been known to feature striking errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or missing clad layers. These errors make it unique and desirable. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition with high grades from grading services like PCGS or NGC fetch top dollar. The $1.4 million coin? While billions were minted, the number of coins with these specific errors or in exceptional condition is extremely low. This scarcity is what drives collectors into bidding wars. Now let's talk about how you can identify if you've got one of these valuable coins. Check the mint mark. Look for the small p under the year 2000. This indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling, misprints, or unusual textures. Grade your coin. If your coin looks uncirculated, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade. This is crucial if you want to sell it for top dollar. And if you find one? Congratulations! You could be sitting on a small fortune. Now, let's talk money. The market for rare coins has been booming, and the 2000p Washington quarter is no exception. Here's the breakdown. Coins with minor errors can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Perfectly graded coins with rare errors, like the one that sold for $1.4 million, are the true game changers. Experts believe that as interest in coin collecting grows, these values could climb even higher. So, now's the time to check your pocket change. If you discover a rare 2000p quarter, here's how you can cash in. Professional grading services can significantly boost the value. Join online forums or social media groups dedicated to coin collecting. Consider auction houses like Heritage Auctions or online platforms like eBay, but ensure you list it with high-quality photos and detailed descriptions. Remember, patience is key. The right buyer could turn your coin into a life-changing payday. So, there you have it. The 2000p Washington quarter is more than just a piece of change. It's a symbol of how attention to detail can pay off big time. Who knows? Your next coin could be the one that makes headlines. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Let's keep the excitement of rare coin collecting alive. We're diving into an incredible story. The 2006p Mint Mark $quarter coin that's worth an astonishing $1.8 million. That's right, this ordinary-looking quarter has made headlines for its extraordinary value. So, grab your coin collections and stick around, because you might be sitting on a fortune. Let's start with a little history. The 2006p quarter is part of the U.S. State Quarters program, specifically featuring the state of Nevada. This program was wildly popular, with millions of people collecting these quarters when they were released. But why would a quarter that's supposed to be worth just 25 cents fetch such a mind-blowing price at auction? To understand that, we need to dig deeper into what makes this coin so special. Spoiler alert, it's all about errors, rarity, and demand. The 2006 Nevada quarter was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Millions of these were produced, but only a handful have a unique error that has collectors buzzing. This error is what's known as a double die or minting flaw. In these cases, slight misalignments during the striking process create a doubling effect on the design elements. Look closely at the coin, particularly the lettering and the images of the wild Mustangs, to spot these anomalies. These errors are extremely rare, and their rarity drives up the price astronomically. Combine that with pristine condition, what collectors call mint state, and you've got a recipe for a multi-million-dollar coin. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping auction. In 2023, one of these rare 2006 quarters was sold at auction for an eye-watering $1.8 million. This particular coin was graded MS68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, meaning it was in near-perfect condition. For context, most coins in circulation today are nowhere near that level of preservation. Insert footage of an auction house and bidding action, host voiceover. The combination of the error, the rarity, and the high grade made this coin irresistible to collectors and investors. The intense bidding war showcased just how valuable these little pieces of history can become. So, how do you know if your 2006 quarter is worth millions? First, grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe and inspect your coin closely. Here's what to look for. Doubling on the letters, check the words Nevada, the silver state, and e pluribus unum, mint state condition, no scratches, discoloration, or wear. If you think you've found a match, the next step is to have it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A small investment in grading could turn your quarter into a multi-million-dollar payday. Before you start digging through every quarter you own, here are some quick tips for coin collectors. Store them in a coin album or protective holder to prevent damage. Familiarize yourself with valuable coins and common errors. Follow coin auctions and collector forums for the latest trends. Host. Remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and you never know what treasure might be hiding in your change jar. So, there you have it. The 2006 Mint Mark $quarter coin is a shining example of how something as simple as a quarter can change lives. If you've got one of these in your collection, you could be looking at a life-changing sum of $1.8 million. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing coin stories. Have a 2006 quarter or another rare coin? Share your story in the comments below. Who knows, your coin might just be our next feature. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncovering the mystery behind the 2008 $quarter coin that's currently making headlines for its astonishing value of $1.5 million. That's right, a simple quarter from 2008 could make you a millionaire. How is this possible? What makes this coin so special? Stick around, because we're going to break it all down for you. Let's start with the basics. The 2008 $quarter coin is part of the United States Mint State Quarters program. Specifically, this one represents the state of Oklahoma. On the reverse, you'll find a beautiful depiction of the Oklahoma state bird, the scissor-tailed flycatcher, flying gracefully above the state flower, the Indian blanket. The obverse, of course, features the familiar profile of George Washington. But what makes this particular coin worth so much? To understand its value, we need to look at its history and production. The P Mint mark indicates that this coin was minted in Philadelphia. In 2008, millions of these coins were produced, so finding one in circulation isn't unusual. However, there's a catch. The $1 million value lies in an extraordinary minting error that's turned this coin into a collector's dream. The key to this coin's immense value is a rare double die error on the obverse side. This happens when the coin is struck twice by the die, resulting in doubled features such as lettering or details on George Washington's profile. For the 2008 P quarter, the doubling is particularly noticeable in the words Liberty and In God We Trust. This kind of error is incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's talk about the money. Why would anyone pay $1.5 million for a coin? First, rarity drives value. There are only a handful of these error coins known to exist. Second, demand. The state quarters program has always been popular among collectors, and any unique variation instantly becomes a must-have. Third, condition. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in high mint state, think MS65 or higher, can command astronomical prices. Speaking of grading, if you think you might have a 2008 P quarter with this error, you need to have it professionally evaluated. Grading services examine the coin's condition, authenticity, and error characteristics. Coins with clear double die features and minimal wear are worth significantly more. So, how can you check your coins? Grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe and look closely at the obverse side of your 2008 P quarter. Pay special attention to the lettering and details on Washington's profile. If you see any doubling, you might just be holding a fortune in your hands. Here are some quick tips for all you treasure hunters out there. Check your pocket change and coin jars for 2008 P quarters. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to inspect for errors. Consider joining online coin collector forums to share your findings. Get your coin professionally graded if you spot potential errors. The 2008 P quarter dollar coin is proof that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Imagine turning a simple quarter into $1.5 million. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting, this coin is a reminder of the excitement and value hidden in the world of numismatics. 2015 D quarter dollar coin, with a current market value of $1.3 million, has collectors and enthusiasts buzzing. But why is this coin worth so much? Is it rare? Does it have a secret error or unique history? Stick around as we unravel the mystery behind this fascinating piece of treasure. Let's start with the basics. The 2015 D quarter was minted as part of the America the Beautiful series. Specifically, it features the design of the Kisatchie National Forest in Louisiana. The D mint mark indicates it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the key mints in the United States responsible for producing billions of coins annually. So, what makes this particular quarter worth millions? The reverse side of this coin showcases a wild turkey in flight surrounded by the lush environment of the Kisatchie National Forest, a design celebrated for its detail and beauty. Now, here's where it gets exciting. Not every 2015 D quarter is worth millions, so don't rush to empty your piggy bank just yet. The $1.3 million value is linked to a combination of extreme rarity and unique minting errors. There are reports of specific 2015 D quarters with significant double die errors on the obverse or reverse. Double die errors occur when the coin is struck twice by the die, resulting in overlapping or distorted designs. These errors are rare and highly sought after by collectors. Experts have confirmed that a few of these coins also have die cracks or missing details, making them truly one of a kind. The value of this coin also depends heavily on its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. A 2015 D quarter in pristine condition, graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can dramatically increase in value. A coin graded MS67 or higher is what you should be looking for. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a perfect or near-perfect coin, especially if it features unique mint errors. Let me tell you about the auction that shocked the coin collecting world. A 2015 D quarter with a mint error was recently sold for $1.3 million at a prestigious coin auction. This coin had an incredible double die error and was graded MS69, making it one of the highest quality examples in existence. The auction drew in collectors from all over the world, highlighting just how valuable rare error coins can be. So, how can you tell if your 2015 D quarter is the one? First, grab a magnifying glass or a digital microscope. Check for signs of double die errors, die cracks, or missing design elements. Pay close attention to the lettering, numbers, and images for any unusual details. If you think you've found something special, send your coin to a professional grading service to authenticate its value. This story isn't just about a single coin, it's about the thrill of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting, every coin has a story to tell. And who knows? The next time you check your pocket change, you might find a hidden treasure worth millions. Start small, learn about different series and mint marks, and keep an eye out for rare errors like this. If you've enjoyed learning about the incredible value of the 2015 D quarter, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating coin stories. Share this video with your friends and family. It might inspire them to check their own pockets for a $1 million coin. 2017 P Mintmark $quarter coin. You might be wondering, why is this coin worth a staggering $1.6 million? Stick around as we uncover the mystery behind this valuable piece of American history. Cut to intro music and channel name logo. In 2017, something remarkable happened in the world of coin collecting. The US Mint released a series of quarters with a new P Mintmark on them, the first time ever that quarters were minted in Philadelphia with the P Mintmark, and collectors went wild. These quarters are part of the America the Beautiful series, which highlights national parks and historic sites across the US. But the real question is, why are these specific coins worth a lot of money? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the P Mintmark itself. Traditionally, quarters and other coins from the Philadelphia Mint didn't carry the P Mintmark. Only coins from the Denver Mint and San Francisco Mint had visible mint marks. So, when the US Mint decided to add the P Mintmark to quarters for the 2017 release, it marked a major milestone. It was a first in American coinage history. But this novelty isn't the only reason these quarters are valuable. Now, here's where things get really interesting. In any series of coins, there are bound to be some misprints or errors that slip through the cracks. And that's exactly what happened with some of the 2017 P Mintmark quarters. Due to a rare minting error, a small batch of these coins was produced with an unusual flaw, a doubled die. This happens when a coin is struck more than once with the design, creating a distortion that can be seen in the lettering and imagery. If you look closely at some of these error coins, you'll notice that the letters on the coin, like Liberty or In God We Trust, appear to be doubled. This small, yet noticeable flaw makes these coins extremely valuable. In fact, this specific error has sent shockwaves through the coin collecting world. So, how did these error coins go from being worth just 25 cents to $1.6 million? Let's talk about the market for these coins. In 2017, one of the error coins, graded as a high-quality specimen, was sold at auction for an eye-popping $1.6 million. The rarity of the error, combined with the historical significance of the first-ever P Mintmark quarter, made this coin a collector's dream. Collectors began hunting for these special error coins in 2017, and as more were discovered, the value continued to climb. The 2017 P Mintmark quarter, while still in circulation, has become a high-value item for error coin hunters and investors. It's all about that perfect combination of rarity, error, and historical importance. So, let's break down the main reasons why these coins are worth so much money. First, we have the historical aspect. The 2017 P Mintmark is the first ever for quarters from the Philadelphia Mint. Then, we have the rarity factor. These error coins are hard to find, especially in mint condition, and with the double die error, they become even more valuable. Finally, there's the demand in the coin collecting community. When a coin like this is discovered, collectors and investors fight over it, driving up the price. Now you might be wondering how to spot a valuable 2017 P Mintmark quarter. It's actually pretty simple. Start by looking for that P Mintmark on the reverse side of the coin, near the bottom left. But the real treasure is the double die error. Look closely at the lettering on the coin, especially Liberty, and check for any signs of doubling. If you spot the error, you may have a valuable coin on your hands. So, how much is your 2017 P Mintmark quarter worth today? While most of them are still worth only 25 cents, if you find a high-grade example with the double die error, you could be sitting on a fortune. Currently, some error coins in mint condition are valued at thousands of dollars. And if you're lucky enough to have the right one, you could potentially make a substantial profit, just like the lucky collector who sold theirs for $1.6 million. Who would have thought that a simple quarter from 2017 could be worth millions? If you're out hunting for rare coins, keep your eyes peeled for these valuable gems. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, you never know what might be hiding in your spare change.